But first, Roger begins with TV star Morgan Fairchild's first movie, a thriller called The Seduction.
Well, Seduction is an exploitation film with a slick surface and a sleazy underside. A moronic variation on the old theme that a beautiful woman is even more attractive in the movies if she screams a lot. The Seduction stars Morgan Fairchild of TV's Flamingo Road as a Los Angeles television anchor who becomes an absolute obsession in the life of a young pervert played by Andrew Stevens. He follows her around, he makes anonymous phone calls, he buys her flowers and candy, he spies on her, and in this scene he breaks into her apartment and terrorizes her while he's taking her picture.
Hi, Jamie.
What are you doing? Please, Derek.
Jamie, I just want to take your picture.
I don't want you to take my picture. I want you to get out of my house.
No.
Now, I mean it. Stop it.
Your eyes are so exciting.
Look, I am not kidding around. Would you get out of here?
Bet you're pretty when you look at me that way.
Derek, stop it. Get out.
Good expression.
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Come on, wet your lips.
Damn you. Get away.
Come on, let's
Stop
get...
it. Stop it. Will you stop it?
Please.
Leave me alone. Get
Scream
out of
loud.
my house.
Go ahead,
Get
scream,
out
that's
of here.
great. Scream
I'm
as loud as
warning you.
can.
Damn you.
Go
Get
ahead.
out of here. Get out
Come
of
on,
my
scream.
house. Get away. Stop it.
Scream as loud as you
Stop
can.
it.
Come on,
Get off
Jamie,
me.
keep it up. Loud. Come on, scream.
Leave me alone.
Come on. Scream.
Stop it. Leave me alone. Get out. Get out.
The end of that scene is especially ridiculous. Michael Sarrazin bursts in there, rips the camera away with one hand, throws it away, flattens Andrew Stevens with a right cross to the jaw. He looks like John Wayne, but then he lets the guy go away. That's nothing. Later in the film, a policeman says, well, we'd like to arrest him, but he hasn't done anything wrong. That's for sure. If they arrested this guy, the movie would be over.
Right.
The whole movie is just that ridiculous. The filmmakers have avoided any temptation to provide personalities for these characters. The people in this movie are simply walking, talking Southern California lifestyles. They spend more time in the movie drying their hair and watering their plants than they do with each other, and it gets to be really boring the way that Andrew Stevens can so easily, always invade Morgan Fairchild's privacy. In this scene, he even infiltrates her TV news teleprompter.
Good evening, I'm Jamie Douglas, and this is the 6 o'clock news.
In the news tonight is the report of another jet airliner hijacked to Cuba. Also standing by with a live minicam report is KXLA reporter John Leakley at the site of a West Side supermarket where a gunman is holding at least 3 people hostage. And later in tonight's news, I'll have the first in a series of special reports on the sweetheart killer case that has been plaguing Los Angeles for the past 3 months. Jamie, I'm watching you. It's him. Derek.
Enough is enough. Morgan Fairchild is mad as hell, and she isn't going to take it anymore.
Jamie. Jamie, I'm here.
You know, the moral premise of this film is about as deep as I spit on your grave. It's okay for a guy to chase a woman for 2 hours if at the end of the film the woman shoots at the guy, then that makes it a feminist film, right? The Seduction is a dumb, sleazy film that exists primarily to exploit Morgan Fairchild's undeniable beauty and TV fame.
Sure.
Some critics think maybe the movie is a sly, satirical attack on the superficial lives of the beautiful people in California. Well, I don't think so. I think it's primarily a film about the violation of a woman's privacy, and that's creepy. A very good American movie has been made on the same subject, Taxi Driver, about Robert De Niro's obsession with Sybil Shepherd, but now, well, I guess you could say a very bad movie has been made on the same subject.
I think it's a very bad movie, too. I think you're absolutely right. They choose not to give this creature she plays any personality at all. I think the reason is that this woman, and based on this film at least, haven't seen her on her TV show, I don't think she can act. I think she's literally a mannequin in a dime store. I mean, it's absurd. The other thing that I dislike so much about the film is this thing that we've called the idiot plot.
Yeah.
This movie could have been stopped at any point if anybody acted reasonably. Why doesn't she lock her door when the guy's chasing? She walks to the door, opens
Leaves
the
the
door.
door open.
An attack on California Lifestyle. The California Lifestyle is have 8 guard dogs in your front lobby. You know?
And also, the key person in the plot is Vince Edwards, who plays a cop who refuses to arrest the man. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's just broken in, terrorized the woman, eavesdropped on her, sent her notes, harassed her, but the police won't arrest him.
It's a cheap women in danger picture, nothing more.
You're right. 2 big no votes for The Seduction, starring Morgan Fairchild as a woman in danger. We both feel this movie was a sleazy exercise in voyeurism.